Now you've given birth. Now what? Congratulations, you just had a baby. Maybe you're at home staring at this tiny human thinking, okay, we did the hard part. Question is, now what? Well, welcome to the part no one really prepares you for. But don't worry, you're not alone, because kids don't come with a manual. And lucky for you, you've got me, your dad-driven playbook, to help figure it out. Part 1. Caring for mom and baby. Let's be real, everyone's looking at the baby, but don't forget about mom. She just did the equivalent of running an ultramarathon, and then some, so make sure she's eating, hydrating, and resting. Offer to hold the baby so she can shower, nap, or just breathe. And the baby, at this point, your baby is basically a professional sleeper and eater. That's the entire resume. Don't stress if they sleep 17 hours in a day. That's actually normal. What's not normal? You really think you'll catch any sleep at all tonight? Forget Netflix marathons. It's now nap when the baby naps. And yes, I rolled my eyes when people told me that too, until I nearly fell asleep in the shower. Part 2. Feeding basics. Now, feeding. Here's where parents can spiral. Some breastfeed, some use formula, some do a combo. Listen, the truth is, breastfeed is best. But your baby doesn't care if the milk came from mom or a can, or delivered by Amazon Prime drones. But here's the tip nobody told me. Burp your baby after every feeding. Otherwise, they'll spit up all over you. Right after you finally changed into a clean shirt. Rookie mistake. Why do babies do this? Let us find out why babies spit up after being fed with milk and what to do. Normal spit up is pretty common and usually not a big deal. Babies have immature digestive systems. The valve between the stomach and esophagus isn't strong yet, so milk comes back up easily. Usually happens if they drink too fast, swallow air, or get overfed. Now, let's talk about overfeeding. Their stomach is tiny, about the size of a ping pong ball in newborns. So, too much milk equals overflow. Air swallowing equals gas. If baby gulps milk quickly or bottle nipples flow too fast, they swallow air. Air pushes milk back up when they burp or cry. Notice the baby's possible sensitivities. Now, this may be hard to explain, but some babies react to certain formulas or foods mom eats if breastfeeding. May not always be the case, but worth observing. All right, moms, especially you dads in here listening, practice the following for your little angel. Burp often. Try to make them burp after every 1 to 2 ounces, not just at the end. It really helps. Feed upright. Keep baby's head higher than their stomach during feeding. Don't rush. Use slow flow nipples for bottles. If breastfeeding, pause. If baby's gulping too quickly, smaller, more frequent feedings, avoid stuffing the little tummy in one go. Keep upright after feeding. Hold them on your shoulder for 20 to 30 minutes. Avoid laying them flat right away. Check the diaper. Clothes, tight diapers, or waistbands can put pressure on their tummy and make spit up worse. What to prepare before feeding them again? Burp cloths, bibs, except that laundry will be part of your life now. Extra set of clothes for both baby and you, because babies have perfect aim when spitting up on fresh shirts. Baby wipes, fast cleanup tool, fresh burp rags nearby. One is never enough. Patience and humor. Spit up is messy, but it's part of the parenting journey. Spit up is actually more laundry than it is danger. In most cases, but if your baby is vomiting forcefully, has blood and spit up, isn't gaining weight, or seems very uncomfortable, that's when you should call your pediatrician. Remember, parenting is 50% cuddles, 50% wiping milk off your shirt. And if you're washing bottles at 2 a.m. and questioning your life choices, congratulations, you're officially a parent. Part 3. Sleep. Let's talk about sleep. Or should I say the complete lack of it. Your newborn will wake up every 2 to 3 hours. You might wonder why. Well, here's why. 1. Small stomachs. Newborns have tiny tummies, about the size of a marble on day 1, then a walnut by week 1. They digest milk quickly, so they can't tank up for long stretches like older kids or adults. 2. Frequent feeding needs. Breast milk especially digests fast, about 90 minutes, so babies naturally wake hungry every 2 to 3 hours. Formula lasts a little longer, but still requires frequent feeds. 3. Sleep cycles are short. Adults have long sleep cycles, approximately 90 minutes, but babies, only about 45 to 60 minutes per cycle. At the end of each cycle, they drift into a lighter sleep and often wake up. 4. Survival instinct. Waking often to eat is nature's way of keeping them nourished, hydrated, and safe. In evolution, a baby that woke often and fed often was more likely to thrive. 5. Brain development. Frequent waking actually supports rapid brain growth. Their brains are doubling in size the first year, and those night feeds fuel it. 6. Comfort and security. Babies also wake because they crave closeness, your warmth, smell, and heartbeat. Sometimes it's not hunger, but reassurance. So, when does it improve? Around 3 to 4 months, some babies start sleeping longer stretches, 4 to 6 hours. By 6 months, many can do longer overnight sleeps, but every baby is different. Here is a pro tip. Learn the art of the swaddle. It's basically wrapping your baby like a tiny burrito, and when it works, you feel like a magician. When it doesn't, well, you just invented a new wrestling sport called Dad versus Blanket. Part 4. Crying and comforting. Babies cry, and it's totally normal. And I mean a lot of crying. And here's the plot twist. Sometimes, you won't know why, but usually, it's one of 4 things. They're hungry, they need a diaper change, they're tired, or they just want to be held now. Don't panic if you can't decode the cries right away. You'll get it eventually. The good news is, babies don't give Yelp reviews. They just cry, and you keep trying until something works. Pro hack: walk around with them in a baby carrier. It's like hitting the silent mode button most of the time. Sometimes, you just get extra crying. But hey, at least your steps are up. Part 5. Safety and first doctor visit. You'll be checking in with your pediatrician within the first week or so, okay? Write down your questions in advance. Because trust me, baby brain is real. You'll forget what you wanted to ask the moment the doctor walks in. Also, have a baby thermometer and some basic first aid stuff ready. Because the first time your baby coughs, you'll convince yourself it's the plague. Spoiler, it's usually not. So there you go. You survived the hospital, you made it home, and you're figuring things out one diaper at a time. Parenting isn't about perfection. It's about showing up, laughing when you can, and remembering that this tiny human doesn't need a perfect parent. Just you. This is only chapter 1 of your parenting playbook. Stick around, we'll cover choosing the right milk, dealing with mosquitoes, baby coughs, toddler tantrums, and yes, even surviving the teenage years. Alright, you came this far, so here is a trivia for you. Are you ready? In the Navajo tradition, a baby's soul is believed to fully enter the world the very first time it laughs. Relatives and friends bombard the newborn with funny faces, tickles, and silly sounds. Everyone's vying to be the one who sparks that inaugural giggle. If you found this super helpful, why not hit that subscribe button for Playbook Parenting? Kids don't come with a manual, but together, we can totally figure it out.